You can't see me. This is what I do at work. Okay, this has been going on for 6 months now. We got this young fellow that works in the online grocery department. So he used to work in electronics for like 6 months now. He's been pretending not to see me, and I don't know why. I never had issues with this person. He seemed like a nice young man. He used to say hi to me once in a while. And like November, out of the blue, he just walks right on by me all the time. Pretends I'm not there. I actually did the John Cena thing to him once or twice after a while because, I'd be carrying on. I'm like, what's going on here? No. I had been doing some thinking about it, and the only thing I come up with at the time is a possibility that I sometimes smell like farm animals, or maybe even cats. Sometimes cats go to the bathroom places out of spite. You know, sweat. I run around having to order people's jobs sometime, or having to clean up after people who just plain don't give a crap about anything. It's like I feel like I'm the mom at this place. I mean, that's a rant for another time. But this guy, why? What did I do to piss you off? I've been wondering that because one of the times he walked past me in the grocery, as we went through the garbage cart or wherever I was doing, I could tell he was infuriated. You ever just piss somebody off and not know why? I mean, for no freaking reason? I've worked with people like that before. I had a guy at the other store out of town who just wanted to kill me. That was news to me when another kid I worked with told me about it. And the dude, he was angry all the time. One time he was like in the back room throwing boxes, and this guy, he actually killed a mouse at a mousetrap set in front of the ad office. Tried to blame me. I got called in about it, and I jumped. Whoa, what happened here? But that's you know, well, that's a tangent. That has nothing to do with this particular thing going on here. That guy has since died. Anyway, back to this kid here. I came up with all reasons where he could be mad at me. It's really, things are controllable. Yeah, if I get to work a little bit earlier, I get, take care of the farm animals a little bit earlier. I can hop in the shower before work, but I'm gonna sweat buckets there anyway. Bring me back to the sweat day. I'm wrapped up like a freaking mummy. I had to wear a hat because I'm bald as hell. I got the Walmart vest that doesn't breathe. Sometimes I have to wear a safety vest when you're outside doing garbage or pushing carts. And I got the whole COVID mask thing. I'm wrapped up like a freaking mummy, and I got the gloves. I sweat buckets. I don't like working there. But why is this young fellow mad at me? And he broke his own. He messed up at his own game a few times because I know there's been about 4 times where he did see me. So he looked right at me when I walked in the room or something. But then he's been in the lunchroom with me and some other people. I don't eat lunch there. Mostly I come home. But on my first and last break, mostly my first break, I have chow mein every day, and I fart later on a lot, which I fart anyway. But totally ignore me and talk to other people. Like one person was talking to me, and then moved on to him, and I do that like I'm not even dead, bro. What did I do? What did I do? Hmm? I have another guy that works with me on maintenance. Older fella, redneck type, you know, Arguably, you can say I'm a redneck too. You can also say that we're hillbillies. And the long hair, the beards. But this other guy, this is something I thought about recently. This other guy, he's not subtle about this. He's not subtle about it at all. I don't know how nobody else hears him. I mean, he's even said stuff in front of customers. Uh, this is a sensitive subject for me because I have to work around this guy all the time. And, this older guy, oh, the other hillbilly. It's really tough for me to bring up. But arguably, one could say that this older fellow, this boomer, is an enormous racist. It bugged me. You could also just say that maybe he's not. Okay. He just happens to think that everyone should speak English in this country. But bringing up the whole racism thing, he says stuff. It's always saying stuff about Mexicans. See, and this young fellow who works in OGP, technically Mexican American. I don't even know. I don't think he could be from anywhere south of the border. Not specifically from there, but descended from relatives from there. This kid was obviously born here. He has no accent. Um, he looks like a kid who has lived here all his life. But I understand that if he heard this older gentleman and was offended by some of the stuff he says because it offends me. Now, so I feel like this older fellow could have been reported to management for some of the stuff he says, but you have to know specifics. I mean, it's just hearsay. It's he said, she said kind of stuff. It's just hearsay. You have to have, in my opinion, you have to have physical evidence. Or it's one of his word against your word, blah, blah, blah. I mean, he's not subtle about it. He's loudly said things in front of me while other associates are passing by, and customers passing out on the sales floor. I was walking away from him and he's saying it stuff like yesterday. It wasn't there yesterday. He's off Saturdays. Friday. I was walking away from him when he was saying it. And I saw some customers nearby. I'm like, oh, part of this. Somebody's going to hear him. Somebody's going to report. Somebody. I mean, come on. This dude. This is my one major issue with him. Well, he seems like a halfway decent guy, except for that. You know what I mean? But this young guy, I'm thinking maybe that is why he's pretending not to see me. I didn't say it. I didn't make him say it. I'm not his friend. I'm not friends with anybody at this store. I don't see any of them outside of work. The people I see outside of work or nobody at work. Just my wife and son. I don't go anywhere else. I come home. I go up to the store once in a while to the gas station. I don't have any friends, specifically physical, in-person friends that I know very well around town here. I mean, I don't do anything. I have my life. I don't do anything. I've been recording this for too long. I'm just rambling, and I'm probably not be able to post this on my YouTube. I'm on a tablet. I've never used StreamYard myself before. I wish I could edit this down. Just have Frank one-on-one. Not really one-on-one. He's not going to see this. You know what I mean? Here's the deal. Here's the deal. For 6 months, this kid has have been trying to pretend that I don't exist. Now, I thought he was mad at me about my body odor. That's not it. I think it's because my coworker on the maintenance crew exhibits racist tendencies. I mean, I could say something that I've actually heard him say, and no one else has, because he's only said it in the maintenance closet. This particular thing irritates me because one person he said this about, um, oh, he's a good dude, and he's very good at his job. I mean, yeah, I don't agree with him all the time because this particular employee, he's higher up on the chain than us. He's actually coached this other hillbilly for getting injured. Get injured and you get written up for getting injured. I don't agree with that. No. Okay, so I understand why he's mad at the guy for that. I've heard him utter racial slurs about this man twice, and it pisses me off. It does. Now, I don't want to be the one to report him. I think anybody could report because all the other stuff he says loudly. I mean, even out on the sales floor, outside the break room, other people have heard him. I know they have. Okay, they need to get their butts into the management office and they need to report him. If they don't, what they need to do is when they see him talking to me, maybe hide around the corner with the recording device. Okay, when he says some stupid shit, you go and turn it into management. I don't need him taking it out on me if I record him and he finds out. He decides, oh, okay, I'm going to beat the shit out of him. Oh, he can't. He's 58 years old. He weighs about a buck 50. He's 2 inches taller than me. But the guy, he has rage issues. Okay? I don't want to take the off chance to say he pew women for one of them type of people. I mean, I got life insurance. I'm not afraid someone kills me. My wife and kid will survive. They'll get money for 20 years. But I have to physically be there for them. And I don't want to go out like that, you know what I mean? I mean, I don't think he would, but he could. He's a bit nutty. But this young fellow, that's what I think he's mad at me about. I don't think it's my body odor. I don't think it's the fact that I'm one of the few people in the store that still wears a COVID mask. Unless he's judging me for a stereotype, you know. Yeah, I mean, is he bigoted against rednecks, hillbillies, country folk? I don't know because he was talking to the one guy from the tire center who's sort of one of the little boy types, so maybe not. But I really don't know. What did I do? To tick you off? You gotta pretend I'm invisible. I mean, I thought it was funny for a while. I'm like, I have superpowers. I'm invisible to only this dude. I was gonna actually start levitating produce in front of him. I was gonna get some like John Cena hat wristbands. And going, you can't see me, but I looked on eBay and those are expensive. I'm currently broke until Wednesday night. I got bills to pay, pets to take to the veterinary clinic. I've been rambling for a while. This probably isn't going to post. It's probably going to take 3 days to post it. I don't know. It might not even exist when I'm done. This might all be for nothing. if you're mad at some other employee, co-worker of mine, okay, who talks unfavorably of people from south of the border who come here and don't bother to learn English, or he says, or they just, you know, don't take it out on me. I had 3 years Spanish in high school. I know, when I talk to anybody, it'd be the equivalent of them talking to a 6-year-old. But I mean, frick, my damn Twitter handle, my last name is on there, it was Ortiz. My sister, it was an inside joke. My sister years ago told me not to use my real name on the internet. When I first started using the internet in 2000, I put that for my last name on my email, instead of my real name. When my wife met me, she thought I was a Mexican. Anyway, this is a bunch of rambling, semi-incoherent crap. But if you see this, you're the person who is working at the store I work at, and you're the person who is pretending I'm invisible. If you're mad at the other hillbilly, don't take it out on me. Report him. Secretly record him when he says some of this offensive crap, and go take it to the management office. You can't see me.